With Tumelo Machogo, he's live for us at the University of Mpumalanga, monitoring the situation there. Tumelo, the last time that we spoke to you, you did mention that the SRC will be meeting with students at about 10 or 11 o'clock to map out a way forward. What's the latest?
Well, Blaine, you understand that the SRC actually went to Pretoria to meet with other SRC members to discuss the way forward for this university. This university also saying that they are faced with challenges as other universities, especially when it comes to registration. We understand right now there are registration taking place, especially for first-year students. The registration is continuing for first-year students, and it has been taking place here since this morning. And also, special exams are being written, especially supplementary special exams are being written today. We know they're writing psychology and they're also writing sociology today, because those exams could not be written due to COVID-19, and those tests are continuing inside the university. There is a sense of university students just coming in and out of the university. But let's speak to the SRC member Ntutuko Sibande. Ntutuko, as the university and also as the SRC, what is your way forward when it comes to the nationwide protest? Are you guys joining the nationwide protest?
I'd like to okay. So as a SRC affiliated with SAUS, it is inevitable that we heed the call of SAUS that says we must shut down universities. But here at the University of Mpumalanga, as things stand, we're still waiting the meeting of the ESCO, which is the highest order of the SRC. So once they return, that is when then we will decide on what is the way forward regarding the stance of SAUS.
But the stance of SAUS is just that you guys must also join the protest. But are you guys going to join, or what is your decision as SRC? Do you guys want to join this protest, and are you guys not affected, especially when it comes to the issue of NSFAS, the issue of funding students?
As I've stated before, that there's an EXCO, which is the highest decision-making body of the SRC. I myself alone, I cannot take decisions on behalf of them. So that is why I'm saying we'll wait for them to come back from the meeting they had with the minister and SAUS, so as to tell us as to what is the directive and give us the line of march.
Okay, but now in terms of students that are affected, especially by the historical debt, and then those students who still owe the university from last year, and then the issues of NSFAS funding students, especially first-year students, are you guys not affected at this university, or what is the situation right now?
Thank you very much. As you might understand, that is a national crisis. It does not only affect the University of Mpumalanga, but it affects all universities across the country. So indeed, even the University of Mpumalanga itself is being affected by these issues. But then we are engaging management, and then when the EXCO of the SRC comes back, then we'll hear what is the response from management.
But in terms of students that have been affected, how many of them are affected, and do you guys have numbers, especially of students that have been affected by this and who could not register, especially those returning students like second year and third year students? Do you guys have numbers on how many are affected by this issue?
The exact numbers you don't have, but as things stands, management has alerted that they've already registered 88% of the students, so meaning that the remaining percentage is only 12% out of a target of 5,200. So yeah, as things stand, that's our stance.
Just be careful there. But also now you're saying that about 88% has already been registered. These are not first-year students. You're talking about third-year students, second-year students.
Like that number, that 88% is inclusive of the target of the university, meaning that it has covered some first years, second years going forward.
Okay, but that meeting that you guys are going to be having, what time are you expected to have that meeting with the ESCO, and then a decision that's going to be made to the students? When is that likely to happen?
The meeting will take place probably around 1. because they are on our way from Pretoria as you're speaking now. Okay. So we'll have that meeting at around 1.
Okay, thank you so much. That's Ntutuko Sibande. He is the SRC member here at the university. He's also was some of the SRC members, especially the SRC chairperson here at the university. They were meeting the minister and other SRC members in Pretoria yesterday, and they are expected to meet with the students and also the rest of the SRC members here to actually map a way forward for this university when it comes to the issue. We know that a lot of students are being affected by the registration of by the registration, and also being affected by the NSFAS registration, and then the issues of not being some of the students not their funds not being actually allocated, and also receiving funds from the NSFAS.
All right, Tumelo Machogo, live for us in Mpumalanga. We thank you. So,